I'm not boasting or anything, but I have zero luck when it comes to lotteries. Zero. I've never won a free candy bar. I've never won a free popsicle. Always assigned the front row, middle seat at school. Never been sat by the girls I liked either. I've never won a prize from a magazine, and there's no way I'll ever win an expensive prize. Not even if the world is ending. Oh yeah, and the lottery mantra about buying 10 tickets to assure one winner is an exception. I wouldn't call that a legit win. But whatever. My point is, I have no luck whatsoever for any lottery that exists on Earth. For all 17 years I've lived, I haven't rolled, scratched, or picked a winning ticket ever. So, it was natural for me to show no interest in the lottery ticket I was given when I bought ingredients for dinner.
Come one, come all! If you have a lottery ticket, right this way! Please stop and try your luck! We have a one-of-a-kind grand prize today! It will be in your family for generations! Come give it a try and bring your energy!
I've heard the goddess of luck only has a single tuft of hair on her forehead. It sucks that I have to be the one to turn down such an old-school punk of a goddess. Or so I say. But that girl, if ever there were a goddess of destiny, she'd have to be as insanely cute as her. And then my eyes happen to lock with that girl's. That girl who any healthy boy would have one or two dreams about. Looking back, the moment our eyes met signaled the bottoming out of my bad luck.
Do you have any, kind sir?
What? Money?
Do not be silly. I am not panhandling. I am asking if you have any lottery tickets.
Yeah, I do.
Okie dokie. Here comes our next contestant.
Hey, wait!
And here we are! Gather your courage and spin that...
No, really, I asked you to hold on. I have a ticket, but I wanted to give it to my little sister when I got home.
Oh boy, how hopeless. Come now, you must man up.
That's probably not possible.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. You better change your attitude, mister. You have given up before you have tried.
Thanks for that.
Okay, here we go! Spin our lottery thingamajig! Spin it all you want! Life is a gamble where everything is is left to chance. Winning or losing is just one roll of the dice away. Now then, this lottery machine...
Well, since I'm kinda set on declining, do I still have...
You sure do!
So, I must do this?
You certainly must.
These days, when such a cute girl pesters you, saying you must do something, and I am absolutely counted amongst most guys. I won?
Congratulations, Mr. Winner! You have won the grand prize! It took years of losers and countless people who insisted on checking in. But the time has finally come. At long last. The lottery machine of destiny has finally found the chosen one it has been seeking.
I can't believe it. It's been 17 long years since I was born, and I never thought I'd see the day I won a lottery's grand prize. Oh, wait! I never even asked what the prize was.
I shall let you become God.
Huh? Huh? Where am I? I don't seem to be injured. I mean, there's no blood or anything. Not even a bruise.
I shall let...
There's no way. Become God? It's just ridiculous. I just need to get home for now. My sister's gonna be pissed again.
You seem to be in a benevolent mood. I am glad you have arrived in Celestia, Lord. Today is the beginning of a new era.
Lord?
I was a teensy bit worried, but I did follow exactly what was written in my handbook. If you did not wake up soon, I started to think that I was guilty of committing deicide.
Deicide, huh? So, you were serious? Serious about me becoming God?
I am almost always serious, without a shade of goofiness. You were chosen to be God by the honorable lottery machine of destiny.
Choosing who will become God by lottery? You've got to be a little bit nutty. There's no way this is happening.
Huh? I must admit, this is unexpected. I figured you would be much more delighted.
Telling me out of nowhere that I'm God? Of course I wouldn't be delighted. I mean, who are you anyway?
Why, I am terribly sorry for my late introduction. I am Liliel Sautome. Apparently in your world, my existence is commonly referred to as an angel.
An angel? Dressed as a maid? And you have a last name? Japanese? Sao Tome? I mean, where do I even begin?
last names, you see?
Oh, okay. Then I should just ignore the fact that an angel is dressed like a cosplay maid, huh? Still, if you're supposed to be an angel, where are your wings? Or your halo?
I have both a halo and lovely white wings. Is that a sufficient display? Lord?
Yeah, that works. You certainly are a bona fide angel. So that means it's also true that I'm God? No way. I still can't wrap my head around it.
And I, Liliel Sautome, am your exclusively assigned angel who shall tirelessly serve you.
Sure. Same here.
Renya Kagodazaka, was it?
How'd you know?
Because I am an angel.
So, can I ask you something?
Yes, you certainly may. Please feel free to ask me anything, so long as it has an actual answer.
Let's suppose I really was chosen to become God. If I say I want to quit, what would happen?
Well, I did not research the details all that much, but according to my handy-dandy manual, apparently you will be consumed.
Consumed? What's that even mean? Are you gonna eat me?
Of course not, silly. I will do no such thing.
Then who?
Who could say? It is not written in my handbook, so I have no idea who would be the one consuming you.
So, the only certain thing I've learned from this is that the so-called grand prize is pretty much the worst thing ever.
Now, you are God. Why not look at the greener side of the grass instead of acting so depressed? To the best of my novice abilities, I shall give you as much support as I am able. Now then, Lord, allow me to introduce you to my seniors. Please, this way.
Seniors? So there are more angels here?
Why, yes. Here in Celestia, we have 7 angels on permanent residence, including myself. Though they were not assigned to you, they will also be giving you their support, Lord. Please, come with me.
I thought I had woken up from a weird dream, but I'm still inside that dream. I feel like I'll sprout wings of my own and fly beyond the day after tomorrow next. I can't wrap my mind around it. I am now God. Well, of course I can't. Not like I've done anything godlike yet. But that girl, with her long, beautiful, swaying hair, she is definitely an angel. Maid outfit aside, Japanese last name of Sao Tome aside, man, endless questions aside.
Hello, my seniors. I have guided the one chosen as God by the lottery machine of destiny here to Celestia.
A pleasure to meet you, Lord. My name is Rakiel Ijuin. I hope we can get along.
What a gorgeous man. A handsome butler with glasses. Sometimes the world is so unfair.
Hey, I'm Kurorio Ryuzaki. Nice to meet you, God.
She's pretty casual sounding. Well, I can appreciate that. She seems easy to approach at least.
You look satisfied, Lord. I am Lanael Shiritori, also known as the Dead End Trigger.
Dead End Trigger? Did she get that from an anime or something? I mean, why is an angel acting so evil?
I am Sheryl Ayana Koji. I hope we become really close friends.
Holy moly! Those tits are Old Testament huge! Such monstrous cans could only exist on an angel. Those are big boobs perfected. Made in God's image indeed. Thank you, God!
My name is Galshian Himakawa. It is an honor to meet you, Lord.
He's almost too refined. More of an earl than a butler. He seems serious, so he's probably reliable. Nice to meet you all. Starting today, I am, apparently, God. But you can call me Renya Kagurazaka.
Okay, everyone, let us all get along. But wait, it is not like you're a transfer student, Lord, so act a bit more dignified. Having God act so timid like that? What kind of example do you think that will set for the faithful masses?
Still, assigning me the role of God from out of nowhere? There's no way I'd know how to act.
Just act confident as the Almighty Father. Once more, Lord, with confidence.
You got it. Raise your heads, my heavenly host! Anyway, Liliel, didn't you say there were 7 angels?
Oh, you are correct. Miss Nelio Tojo is not here today. She rarely exits her chambers.
So basically, she's a shut-in.
Indeed.
Indeed, she says. I didn't know angels had such human personalities. This is blowing my mind. 4 angels dressed like hot maids, 2 angels dressed like handsome butlers, and 1 shut-in. And then there's me. Despite being referred to as God, I still look like a boring, stereotypical high school student. Even if she says this is Celestia, I can't help but think it's all a prank. Seriously, what's going on here? What do they want me to do anyway? Of course, they'll give me some stupid chore to take care of. Something bordering on illegal, no doubt. I've got a feeling that's it. I may not have any luck whatsoever, but I can still trust my gut.
Leave it to me. Ahem. Allow me to get to the point, Lord. You shall begin your work henceforth. The voices praying for God's help are delivered here to Celestia 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Earnest prayers, inconsequential wishes, wicked desires. All sorts of requests from various worlds end up here with us. These are then stored in this handy device here, the Fate Revolution Circuit. Lord, your job is to offer your assistance in granting their wishes.
Hold on. Wouldn't that be an, ungodly amount of requests pouring in?
Please do not worry about that. There is no need to grant every single one. For God to handle over 100 million wishes is an impossible task. That is where the Fate Revolution Circuit comes into play. By using its filtering function, we can search for wishes that correspond to God's current ability level. It is the angel's duty to select which wish to grant out of those results. Because this is your very first day on the job, I have selected a wish for you as your exclusive angel partner.
I see. So that's the selection process for how prayers are answered. With my bad luck, mine would never get chosen.
Before selecting a wish, there is one significant precaution you must adhere to. Once a wish is selected, you must fulfill it by any means necessary. That is what we in Celestia call the Golden Rule.
So, if I can't grant it?
According to my handbook... Oh, yep, you will get consumed.
I know I asked this before, but who's going to consume me? It's bothering me way more than it probably should. Jeez, does God have to assume such an unforgiving risk? This is more like a punishment game.
Well, getting consumed is probably just a silly joke by the handbook's author. It is impossible for God to be eaten.
Yeah, right? That's a pretty dumb joke, though.
All right, Lord, let us enter the Fate Revolution Circuit.
What? We go inside it?
Of course. So, Lord, just as a formal confirmation, have you had any experience as God before?
Of course not. What kind of human would have experience as God? Come on.
My sincerest apologies. Allow me to flip the tutorial function lever. Let us begin our journey together, Lord. That is all the basic knowledge you need to operate the Fate Revolution circuit. Using this knowledge, please guide the fates of those whose wishes you will grant. That is your job as God. Next time will be the real deal. Please make sure you are prepared. I will wait in this exact spot for you. All right, Lord. Please excuse my hand.
Huh? What?
Heavens, Lord! Why is your face turning red?
Well, I mean, because, you know, my hand. Why?
Jeez! Silly Lord! God is at the climax of puberty, I see. That sure might complicate matters. However, there is no need for you to be modest before me. I am your exclusive personal angel to command, after all.
But when you put it like that...
In order for an angel as inexperienced as me to dive into the Fate Revolution circuit, direct contact with God is required. Honestly, this will be my very first time. Please be gentle with me, okay?
Your... first time?
Why, yes. I just arrived in Celestia recently, and in truth, this is my first time helping out with God's work. I am so sorry I kept quiet about that. It must be difficult having such an inexperienced angel assigned to you.
No, it's not difficult at all for me. It's my first time being God, so let's get along as mutual newbies. What I mean is, let's do our best.
Absolutely! Thank you for the kind words. I will help out my Lord and God as much as I possibly can.
Okay, I look forward to it.
All right, Lord! Let us go forth and guide their fate! Lesson 1. The Open String Intermedio.
This is what it looks like inside the Fate Revolution circuit then? It's pretty normal. I can breathe just fine.
The Fate Revolution circuit. This is actually a portion of the real world copied and pasted into the machine.
It copied and pasted a part of reality then?
Indeed. When granting the believer's wish, God cannot interfere in the real world directly.
And why is that?
Various reasons. But mainly, if humanity learns that God will grant their wishes, they would slack off in their own efforts.
That's true. We already turn to God and pray for success on exams, finding love. If they observed God's existence with their own eyes, more people would pray, but they wouldn't try to work hard on their own. No. On the contrary, maybe monsters and demons would pop up and whine, saying, "Why won't you grant my wish?"
And that is why the copy world exists. Only the pertinent parts of someone's wish are brought here from the real world. And there is a symbiotic relationship between the copy world and the real world, which we call the original world.
What?
I shall clarify. It simply means that if you guide their fate in the copy world, the original world will also change. As God directly changes the individual's fate in the copy world, the original world is indirectly changed. That is basically it.
What an amazing machine. So if I grant the wish in the copy world, it's granted in reality too.
That is correct, Lord. Okay. According to my handy-dandy manual, the individual's information is on its way.
Mommy, read me more of the story, please!
I can't stand it any longer. I'm fed up with that prince's conceited face. I so wish to be in love. A passionate, burning romance. One that would set my heart ablaze. But even if I wish for that, I'm just some fairy tale character. Not even God could grant my wish. Oops! This simply won't do. The story's curtain is about to rise again. And like clockwork, I will meet the prince and find my happily ever after ending. It's more like a nightmare, honestly.
What was that? It felt like a projector was showing a movie inside of my skull.
That was the Fate Revolution circuit showing you the current state of the original world.
Then that makeup-caked chick blabbing about burning love or whatever is the wisher? I'm getting a headache.
Oh my! This does not bode well. Originally, she had a strong desire to change her fate on her own. Now, with you involved, Lord, her fate has already begun to change.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What am I supposed to do about it?
Do not think on it too much, Lord. Fight her demons inside the machine. That will help to guide her fate.
Just by beating stuff up, I'll guide her fate? That's utterly ridiculous.
All explanations will come with time. First, please explore this world inside the machine and aim for the next floor. Hey! Mushroom! Yeah!
Hey, Liliel, can we really guide her fate just by fighting like this?
That much is certain. The aberrations that appear within the machine are what prevent her from changing her fate. By eliminating these physical manifestations of her mental obstacles, her fate will advance toward her ultimate wish. That is how your fighting these aberrations will directly influence the wisher's fate.
Being able to change their fate so easily, is this really a good thing?
It appears you can witness an example of how her fate will change in reality. Please turn your attention over there.
Cinderella! I still see dust over here! How many times must I beat it into you? Hurry up and clean it all again!
I'm terribly sorry, stepmother. I shall clean it all over again.
Cinderella, how much longer do you plan on cleaning the same stupid spot? You're such hopeless trash! Where's my food? I'm starving over here!
I'm so sorry, big sister. Please wait until I finish cleaning. I'll prepare your food as soon as I can.
Cinderella, why in the world isn't my laundry laundered yet? You suck at everything you do. Seriously, just being around you pisses me off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, what are those? Those weird silhouette-y things?
Well, my handbook says those are how the different characters appear while we are in the copy world. Since the original world has much more intricate information, only the barest essentials are copied over to this world. So even though she is the same Cinderella, her appearances between the two worlds will have a different style to them.
It makes sense that you only need the most basic of information in the copy world, but isn't that too practical? I mean, I've thought about it for a while, but is this Cinderella that Cinderella? The poison apple coma broad?
The woman you are referring to is Snow White, Lord.
Fine, whatever. But she's real, right? My job was to grant the wishes made by people on Earth, wasn't it?
Not at all. God's love extends to all of his creatures, from alien beings to fairy tale heroines. All have prayers to be heard.
Wait, aliens? You're joking.
Once again, We have the Fate Revolution Circuit to thank for helping us handle such an extensive workload.
And once again, it's an amazing machine. I mean, we're trying to change the ending to a fairy tale that everyone knows.
You are right about that. That is why only God may enter it.
Is it really okay for me to change people's fates? Even if I'm God, doing something like this to Cinderella's story will completely change the classic tale everyone knows. So when that happens, will Cinderella still be Cinderella?
That is an interesting question. But you have already begun to change her fate, Lord.
I can't take it anymore. Why do I have to be the only one who has to go through with this crap? Always, always, always. Whine, complain, whine, complain. Just because I don't offer any resistance, all of them get too full of themselves.
Cinderella! What are you doing? Standing there like a big, stupid stick in the mud! Such a slowpoke! You may as well be mud! You haven't even finished cleaning, have you?
Shut your trap.
What was that? I couldn't hear you, you dunce! Or have you grown so stupid you can no longer speak like an adult?
You're so loud! Shut up! You're just a worthless old hag! Enough! I can't do this anymore! Just because this is the setting, why do I always have to be bullied and act meek and helpless? Clean your own damn room! Run your own damn tea! I'm not your slave, bitch! I am Cinderella, the world's most famous princess.
Shut up! Hi! Is that all you have to say, Cinderella? It seems we haven't disciplined you enough. For someone like you, who never learns her place, I need an appropriate punishment. No food for 3 days!
Wow, Mother, you're so merciful. Giving sympathy to this trash? I wouldn't feed her for a week.
Still, she snapped back, but then she was knocked on her ass after one punch! What a miserable wench! Ah!
That was... What's going on exactly?
It means God is on the case and her fate has begun to shift. But this is not enough to answer Cinderella's prayer.
So, with Cinderella's fate, I've changed the story's path? In order to grant Cinderella's wish, I need to change how her story plays out. But if I change the story, I'll be destroying the tale of Cinderella that the whole world loves so much. Either way, someone will end up unhappy. What's the right choice?
I understand your conflicted feelings. But as long as your job is to guide the fate of the one praying for your help, the path you must prioritize is...
I see. You want me to destroy the story of Cinderella.
For your first job, I thought to choose a wish that you may be familiar with on some level. Perhaps that was the wrong decision. I am sorry, Lord. I take full responsibility for...
No, it's not like that. Don't blame yourself. More importantly, I want to try and help Cinderella, but keep her classic tale intact. But how?
Cinderella! What happened out there? The way you were delivering your lines was deviating completely from the script.
Whoopsie, Prince. Was my improv not to your liking?
That's irrelevant. You did a bad thing. Little kids and parents read this story together, so if you say lines like that... I don't believe anybody wishes for Cinderella to say such hateful things.
Nobody wishes for it, huh? So, Prince, you're saying that you don't want that kind of Cinderella, then?
What does that mean?
It means what it means.
Well...
Tell me, darling Prince, why is everyone so attracted to the story of Cinderella? Tell me, darling Prince, what does everyone wish to get from the story of Cinderella? Tell me, darling Prince, can you point out the charming bits of Cinderella's story?
Why, yes, of course I can. First of all, Cinderella is a true beauty.
Uh-huh.
Cinderella is bold and down to earth. She silently withstands her stepmother's bullying without a single complaint.
Uh-huh.
Cinderella borrows the fairy godmother's power, dresses up all pretty, and has the prince fall for her at first sight. And then they live happily ever after. With such a lovely ending, there's no way everyone wouldn't find it appealing. After all, this is a story about a girl who seizes her own happiness.
Seizes her own happiness? Who, me? You're wrong, Prince. I haven't done a single thing. I haven't even lifted a finger. I'm just waiting with my mouth hanging open until the bait falls into it. That's why, my dear Prince, if Cinderella's story is viewed differently, it's a story about your hunt for a...
What are you saying? You're the star of this fairy tale. This is your story.
You know, Prince, just once, there's something I really want to ask you.
What is it?
If there were someplace besides a royal ball, like a random market I go to buy food, if you met the Cinderella not under a magic spell, my dirty commoner appearance, would you still have fallen in love with me at first sight?
Whoa. That was...
As we guide her fate in the copy world, it appears the original world Cinderella is changing as well.
The original world Cinderella seems to be questioning the plot of her own story.
It appears that she has wanted to escape from the restraints that the story of Cinderella has bound her with for years. It is true that you have guided her fate somewhat, but this was a pre-existing issue, so it is not your fault, Lord.
No. If I truly am God, I can't run away from this. All this time, I've never questioned the happily ever after ending from Cinderella. But if this was just based on everyone's thoughts, and the leading role is unhappy, she must be suffering a great deal.
Why,
More aberrations. Geez, they just keep coming out of the woodwork.
the thoughts and feelings that prevent a wisher from changing their fate? Aberrations embody those things. And you are trying to change Cinderella's story, meaning you are the enemy of a very long-standing classic fairy tale romance. As long as you reside in the Fate Revolution circuit, their attacks will never cease.
So, basically, I'm nothing but a nuisance to them because I'm trying to help grant Cinderella's wish. Even though I'm God, I'm despised. What's up with that?
Please do not worry about that. I will always be on your side.
Let's take care of these aberrations.
Yes, Lord, as you wish. Look, Lord! Cinderella's stepmother and
What a surreal feeling. We always run into the exact scene we need to see. It's rather convenient. Almost like someone's showing me the synopsis for this world indirectly.
The Fate Revolution circuit essentially trims the fat and only replays the pertinent parts of... It is as you say, Lord. You experience a synopsis that highlights...
I see. I don't really get how the machine works, but I mean, someone amazing enough exists to have made that machine.
Indeed. But to be more precise, existed.
That person died?
Yes. My seniors told me that this person sacrificed herself to complete her task in the Fate Revolution circuit.
I see. She must have had a really important task.
Yes, but Lord, there is no time for you to mourn. Cinderella's fate has begun to shift again.
Look, Mother! An invitation to the royal ball!
Wow, we got 4 invitations! Mother, my big sister, and me!
Wow, goodness gracious. I wonder what the 4th invitation is for.
My, what a shame. Even though we have 4 invitations, Cinderella has no gown to wear for the ball.
Mother, why not just give the 4th one to her? That will probably be the highlight of her life. Not like she can go, anyway.
What a kind daughter I raised. I wish Cinderella would learn from your example. Here, Cinderella. This invitation is for you. Why not put it in a frame and display it?
Okay, my lovely elder sister, let us prepare for the ball. Let's score us some trophy husbands.
I'll become the prince's wife and indulge myself in every possible luxury. Thinking about it makes me drool.
Yes, that is the ultimate goal when marrying into royalty. My ambitions only grow.
A ball, huh?
Nice to meet you, my dear Cinderella. I am the old hag known as the fairy god.
Yeah, I know. You'll cast a spell on me and dress me up so I look all pretty, right?
Hardy har har! We've got a live one here, folks. You can see right through me.
Hey, old hag.
Watch your mouth, Cinderella. Only I can call myself an old hag.
Ugh, what a pain. So, fairy godmother, I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Why do you want to help me with your magic?
What an odd question to ask. You're a bold and persistent one. It isn't like my desire to give you a little present will bring God's fury down on me.
Bold and persistent girls are a dime a dozen. There are many in this land who would wish to win the prince's heart at this ball. So, fairy godmother, I want to know, why me?
Hardy ha ha. Is the answer to that question really what...
What does that mean?
Hardy ha ha. Go to the ball and figure it out yourself. Now then, here comes my magic spell. Lovey-dovey rainbow power. My goodness, you hear? They are my finest.
No matter how many times I see them, these are so amazing. Your magic is truly splendid. If I let my guard down, I could easily...
Hardy ha ha. However, please know this.
Well, the fairy godmother sure acted...
Cinderella's fate is trying to change.
So this makes it pretty clear that if I grant Cinderella's wish...
All revolutions bring destruction in their wake. Such a fact is written throughout all of you.
That may be true.
You...
I'm just indecisive.
I do not see it that way.
Yeah, maybe.
Mortal Liliel brought to us. No matter how I look at it, he is too plain. There's no way he will succeed.
Sad times, but I agree. He's so naive. I think we need to take him somewhere private and educate him properly.
I don't think badly of him or anything. We're cut from the same cloth, really. He's not acting all holier than thou, you know.
I do not see what any of that has to do with his ability to complete this mission. Our purpose is not to live together and become best buds with that mortal. Our task is to make a complete and almighty god in order to enter the holy, epic, decisive battle against...
Well, yeah, of course. I know that. Still, it wouldn't be any skin off my nose if it's dumb old me, whatever. If we want to have God defeat them.
A runaway... Have you not learned that your home was... Oh, what is the matter?
Okay, my lovelies. Let's leave it. I will gladly scold you both with my What good?
I'll pass then.
I shall also decline.
Well, what do you know? We actually agree. There's no telling what she'd do. Keep it to yourself.
I know. Maybe I could invite...
You say that whenever you see a male mortal.
My. Perhaps I could read it to him as a bet.
As expected of a... Shall I go and cry for that kid's help?
It's not cool to bust out the little...
The souls of 108 stars. Whenever the imprinted mark on my left eye... Indeed. After...
I can't deal with your second name mumbo jumbo. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Is it just me? Or are there more aberrations?
The scales of life and death for the story are...
A way to grant Cinderella's wish while
He who chases two rabbits shall catch neither.
Whoever came up with... I'll save them both. I mean, what's the point of God?
Oh, look. I understand. How wonderful! I am touched, Lord! You have done very well today, Lord!
Huh? But I didn't grant Cinderella's wish yet.
True. We have only completed the first half of our dangerous mission. Since this is a rank 1 wish, the machine is set to allow you to return here once at the halfway point. It is a kind gesture by the Fate Revolution Circuit to our inexperienced god.
How kind.
Now then, allow me to explain the systems at work when you clear a dungeon within the machine, your level will revert back to 1, no matter how strong you became while inside.
What? So I did all that insane training, but I have to start all over each time?
Worry not, Lord. The more you train and raise your level, the higher your total level, the higher your...
I see. So even though the display...
Yes, that is why... With enough repetition, your base stats... So, my handy...
Got it. I thought the Fate Revolution... Quite an ideal system.
Anyway, Lord...
Okay,